the Shattered Isles. A sky full of adventure and glory for the bold few who rise to the challenge. Some say the behemoths rule these islands, but we're going to prove them wrong. We are slayers, and slayers live for the hunt.
Or die. You know, slayers die too, right? Yeah guys, so this is Da Vinci, and this will be an initial review to the game Dauntless. Alright, so basically Dauntless is a free-to-play action role-playing game developed by Phoenix Labs and published by Epic Games. It was first launched in beta May last year, and it was just launched 3 days ago in PS4 and Xbox. And what's even better, it supports cross-platform play. So whatever you have, PC, PS4, or Xbox, just download the game, comment your in-game name or PSN ID, I don't know what you call it in Xbox, and let's play some time. So I play on a PS4, and this review or some things I might say here might not apply to all platforms, but moving on, we will talk about my experience on playing Dauntless on a PS4 and what you can expect in the game. Now here are the major things I've noticed. I've played the game for just 4 hours after downloading it, and oh, by the way, this is an important thing to discuss. If you have a PS account registered in Asia region, you might not find the game in the PS Store. So what I did is I had to go back to my US account and download the game from there. But you don't have to worry, because you can then go back to your main region and play the game from there. The mechanics of the game is quite similar to Monster Hunter World, and the graphics look like Paladins or Fortnite. So it's like a light version of Monster Hunter World. Even the prologue, spoiler alert, is quite similar to Monster Hunter. Recruits riding a ship, then suddenly something tragic happens, like this happens. Then you will fall, and from there, the tutorial begins. Even the controls are similar. You know, square for light, triangle for heavy, circle for roll or evade, and X for jump, and more. You know, credits to Buds, by the way, for mentioning hack and slash when I was making this vlog. The game is not your typical hack and slash games where you just smash the buttons and kill the enemy. No, like Monster Hunter World, I know I mentioned Monster Hunter World a lot, but believe me, it's very similar. If you played Monster Hunter World before, then this game would be easy for you. But for those who didn't, don't worry. It's a lot easier compared to Monster Hunter World, so you'll learn fast, pretty much. So, like Monster Hunter World, you have to study the monster's movements, attacks, range of attacks, and all. And you have to aim accurately to land a hit, even if you're using a melee weapon. Yes, it's not automatic like the other games where your character can go all out when you're close to the monster, because it's, you know, they detect the monster and then they go slash the monster right then and there. No, in this game you have to make sure that you'll be in the right position and range to land the hit, because you might be in trouble if you miss big time. The missions, the process of hunts, the loots, crafts are like Monster Hunter World, believe me. You get to carve the materials from the behemoths you've slain for crafting equipments. You know, behemoths, that's what they call the monsters in this game. So if you want a full set of equipment from a specific monster, then you might need to kill them again and again until all requirements are met to forge equipments. Now, speaking of equipments, let's talk about the weaponry. Like Monster Hunter World, again, the game has no specific character class you can select from the start. So you don't get to be a mage for life, or a warrior, or a dual-wielding swordsman, and many more. Your skills or attacks would depend on whatever weapon you are wielding. The weapons are swords, axe, chains, guns, hammers. I don't know what they will add up to this. But I'll make another video specifically for the weaponries. If you'd love to see that video, just comment down below. I always check my YouTube studio. Even though I don't get a lot of notifications, it just makes me happy. Now let's talk about the things that I like and I don't like in the game. Let's tackle the things that I like first. Number one, it's a free-to-play game and you don't need a PS Plus subscription to play it. That's right, more players means more viewers. More viewers means more subscribers. I mean, hopefully that's gonna be the case. But let's move on. Right? The second thing I like is the graphics. The graphics is exactly what I want. I like to play games with such graphics. It just looks so simple, yet it's not so bad. It doesn't look boring. I love to play this game during break times maybe, because I mainly play FPS games, and it's not a good idea to take a break from playing Apex Legends by playing Overwatch, or maybe another FPS game. Now this is what I have been looking for, and because it's free, I can also tell my squad to take a break together with me by playing this game to have a breather from losing streaks. The third thing I like is the character creation. I definitely love games where I can create my own character and try to make one who somehow ensembles me. Or you can create someone who maybe looks like your favorite anime character. I don't know. You can do anything you like. Maybe not exactly how you want it to be, but maybe close enough. So that's everything so far. That's everything that I like so far. I've only played it for 4 hours, so you can't expect much, especially because of the next thing that I'm gonna talk about. The things that I don't like in the game. Number one, bugs. Bugs everywhere. The biggest one that I hate so far is the queue. You have to wait to play the game. You have to get in line, boy. What I do in my case is I close the application and open it again, and kept on trying until I get in. Sometimes I even restart my PS4, or if you get too tired of doing that, then smash your circle and X button to get in the game. But here's a tip, or maybe some little detail I've noticed while waiting. In the loading screen there's like a walking chameleon or a lizard, I don't know. If you see it walking for only 2 to 3 steps, you're very unfortunate. So just keep trying. If you keep on counting those steps, eventually you go over 3 steps, then there's a big chance for you to be in the game. As I've counted, it took the poor thing 10 steps to be actually logged in the game. These are the little things that I've noticed when I get so bored and try to be patient as much as I can. Now that's not the only thing. If you are in the game and you'd go to the menu and go to your loadouts, maps, settings, etc., there's just no going back. So what do you do when you're stuck? Of course, close the application, open it again. Then it's a whole hello little lizard my old friend all over again. This is why I was only able to play 4 hours and kill 2 behemoths. Especially when I wanted to equip all my new stuff, like the headgear. So you equip the headgear and you're stuck. So you have to close the game and open it again and wait for the little lizard to walk for 10 steps while trying not to cry or destroy your joystick. Then you'd get into the game and equip your breastplate this time. Then it's gonna be the same stuff. Let's say stuff, alright, all over again. Another thing is that I don't know if the developers were arguing about what button is for accept and what is for decline, because it seems like 0 or circle and X is all mixed up. Until now it's so confusing. Like, I mean, from the loading screen they tell you to press X to accept, but it's actually circle. But in some parts circle is accept and there's not even a decline. I don't know, they need to fix that. But this is just my initial review, so let's give the guys behind this game a chance to fix all the issues. I'd say this is definitely gonna be a fun game. Like Apex Legends, even until now, there are a lot of bugs that are being fixed in that game. So no pressure to you guys. Phoenix Labs, take your time, but don't take too long, because people aren't really very patient by nature. So this is Da Vinci, and again guys, thank you for watching this video. That's all for me, folks. Feel free to comment down below and what you think about the game or what you think I missed. And oh, don't forget to subscribe if you still haven't. Every subscriber counts. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, and see you guys next time for more. This is Da Vinci and I'm out. Bye. Adios. Adios, amigo.